I wish someone had told me 20 years ago when I started looking for a job what really recruiters want to hear when they ask you those difficult questions that no one knows how to answer. I spent the first 10 years of my career looking for information in internet. People around me, someone that could tell me how to answer to those difficult questions in a strategic way that could push me up to the list of candidates and get the career they really wanted. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Claudia De Luca. I have more than 15 years experience in sales, marketing, product management roles as a manager or director. And I've done a lot of interview jobs in my life. I've done a lot of mistakes. And today, after I learned everything in 20 years, I want to share with you some top tips and key insights for you to be successful and don't lose any other opportunity. For 10 years, I struggled to really get it right, to really understand how to answer to questions like, for example, okay, Claudia, can you tell me more something about yourself in 5 minutes? How could I tell all my story of my life in 5 minutes? How could I match all the things that they really want to hear in just 5 minutes? Question 1. When they ask you, tell me more about yourself, what they want to hear is a 5-7 minutes pitch where you tell them who you are as a person, of course, so your values, your mission, what you're looking for, merge with your qualification and your previous experience in a professional area. So here you really need to be strategic in handling a 6-7 minutes, probably maximum 8 minutes pitch where you tell them who you are, some key values of your life, and your choices. So why did you choose to study a particular bachelor instead of another, or to go directly to work completing just like online certificates, for example? And then you can tell them some previous work experience that match with the job you're applying for. Number 2, when they ask you why do you want to work here, is an amazing opportunity for you to show them that you have done your research before going to the interview. So the pre-preparation, so the preparation before going to the interview is such a key element in order for you to be successful. So one of the things that you have to do for your pre-preparation is doing research. So research about the company, what they are doing, what's the gamma services, what's their product, where they are located. So basically what they are, the mission, values, strategies that they are applying. Also go into their social media channels, check what they are doing, how strong they are, what are their caption, their slogan. So in telling them why do you want to work here, you have an amazing opportunity to share with them that you have done your research, so to share with them that you know what they are doing, so that you know their values, and you can link your willingness and your pleasure and motivation in working for such a company that has such a values or such operation, is producing such a product that is going to deliver the value proposition for clients, and you can link this to your expectation for your life, to your career projects and plan. So it's very important that you prepare this speech before going to the interview, because in the moment, if you haven't done your research, or if you are just not prepared to link everything, your willingness, your dreams, or your expectation, your goals with their actual operations or values, missions, and what they are saying on the social media platform, you won't be able to do it in 2-3 minutes. So you need to be ready and know what to say. They need to see that there is a connection, a very good flow of communication, and you need to talk not too fast and not too slow. So you need to be enough eloquently, but with a good rhythm and with a good emphasis and motivation. They want to see that you are very enthusiastic and that you really believe in yourself. Question number 3. When they ask you, why do you think that you are the right candidate for this job position, or why should we choose you for this position? This is another amazing opportunity for which you can link back to the question number 1. So tell me something more about yourself, where you have basically told them about your career plans, or for example, your values, your qualification. So here you can really go straight to the point, like very, narrowing your answer to your unique qualification, your unique strengths. So why you are very special and probably different from the other candidates, and how these unique points, strengths link to the job opportunities, so link to the job description. Question number 4. When they ask you, tell us about your strengths and your weaknesses, this is another great opportunity for you to show them, of course, your unique strengths. For example, that you are a team player, or that you are a great leader, you have amazing organization or time management skills. So how do you say these strengths in a way that you sounds like I have worked on myself to develop these strengths. You can tell them that you are, for example, an amazing team player and you have demonstrated this in your previous work experience. So you can tell them, in my previous job, I demonstrated team player skills when, for example, I had this situation. So you prepare this situation and this example before going to the interview. Same for the time management or leadership skills. You can tell them how you are continually working on your persona, on your personal development in order to become that type of leader. They want to see that you are a forever learner, that you are really a person that put a lot of effort in the personal development over than just the professional one. When it comes for the weaknesses, it's very important that you tell them in a positive or as a, in a positive light, in a positive perspective, or as an opportunity for your future. So what does it mean? For example, if you tell them that you have issues with public speaking, don't just say, one of my weaknesses that I'm really fighting and battling every day is public speaking. I'm scared to talk, so I'm glad that in this job opportunity, in this job description, there isn't much opportunity choice, chances to run public speaking situation. So instead of saying, I have issues with public speaking, you can tell them, one of the things I've been struggling a little bit more is public speaking. And I see a great opportunity in this job position, looking at the job description, to apply myself to develop a job public speaking, because I can see, for example, that the point 3 in the task is, for example, running presentation for my team or running presentation for the project manager, presenting new ideas every month or every quarter. So just be very practical again. So tell them what is one of the challenges that you are working on, but tell them this challenge and this weakness in a light that is a very positive for the future, and that you are really looking forward to get this job opportunity in order to grow also under your weaknesses. And so your weaknesses become opportunities for you and for the company. And again, you are linking everything, not just to yourself and to your dreams and to your goals, but to the job opportunity, to the job description. Remember that recruiters want to see a continuous flow of information and link to the job opportunity that you're applying for. They want to see consistency. They want to see a very good constructive alignment between the candidates and the job position, because at the end, their aim is that they can get the right candidate for the right job position. Last question for you. When they ask you, what are your salary expectations? Such a critical question. I have done a lot of mistakes in my life, because sometimes I wanted to show them that I was ready for a very good salary. Sometimes I was too shy and I was asking for something less. So here, it's very important that you show them that you have done your research, so that you know what are the, the benchmark on the market, more or less. But it's very important that you don't just shoot a number. It's very strategic if you can answer something like, I'm very open and flexible for this job opportunity, because I'm very willing to start with this company for all the information that I gave before. So the alignment, the values, the mission with the company. And so for this job opportunity, I'm quite flexible. I am aware that on the job, the benchmark on the job market for this position is between, for example, 70 and 80K. How much would be, so what the company was thinking to give for this job position. So you basically are telling them that you know your stuff, that you know what are the benchmark on the market, so that you've done your research as well. You are telling them that you are very flexible, that you are prioritizing your career and your growth, especially if you are a fresh graduate or it's like just an entry job, entry-level position, or probably an intermediate level position. So you are telling them that you're very flexible, that you are eager to grow with them, that you are prioritizing the quality of the company and the job that you want to, and the environment that you want to get in. But at the same time, you're telling them, I know that the range is more or less between 70 and 80K, and you're telling them a counter question where you put them in the position to tell you what they were thinking about the salary expectation.